Sun in Pisces, Venus in Capricorn again, and then Moon in Capricorn again. And then we have Sun in Leo, Venus in Leo, and Moon in Cancer. That's interesting.
I don't know if this...
Okay, one at a time again. So the Sun in Pisces and Sun in Leo. Pisces males, from my own personal experience, they tend to be rather feminine in nature. It's because the whole overly sensitive thing in society sees that as feminine, which may be a little bit different from the Leo, who sort of wants a warrior as their man.
Exactly, especially Leo females. Leo females want to have the deepest amount of pride in their mate. They want them to defend them and to come to their rescue. And while the Pisces male wants to do this, and will certainly try in his head,
he trips up.
Yeah.
He chokes, and he cuddles with her instead.
And that'll definitely hurt the Leo woman's pride. I mean, she'll love it. She loves the attention of it. She loves that feeling of it. But if something like that were to happen in, say, a more public setting, she would be more upset than she could ever get over.
And he would just be heartbroken. Because his empathy and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we have Moon in Capricorn and Moon in Cancer, which his Moon in Capricorn will make him a little less oversensitive, feminine Pisces guy. It'll give him more of a masculine touch. He'll be less emotional and more...
Exactly.
Slightly more egotistical. So it will be, you touch my woman, I beat you, which she will then love.
Exactly, but I feel like it's still going to give him that more detachment that Pisces and Capricorn both naturally have. I mean, at the end of the zodiac, especially Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn are really easily detached from their emotions, which really bothers any sort of fire sign.
Pisces aren't really that detachable. It seems it sometimes, I won't deny that, but it's never a true detachment, which means as long as she says the right thing, she can bring it all back.
Right.
He can bring it all back, rather. So, it's as long as, she's careful, because she can be harsh sometimes.
Yeah.
And then her Moon in Cancer, rather, because, Moon is the ruler of Cancer. That'll make it a very strong, which will sort of, I feel like that'll tone down her fireness. And while it's still there, it's sort of more of an on the surface thing.
I feel like it'd tone it down a little, and it'd make her feel things more deeply, because fire signs are notorious for feeling strong now, and then not later. We really love to get into things, start things, to especially feel things like when we start off in relationships, we're in it all or nothing. We love to love, and then it kind of dies down because expectations aren't met. But I feel like with the Cancer, who's a really deep emotional sign, it'll help feelings hold. It'll help things want to work out more.
Right. And then I feel like with his Pisces and his Capricorn, he'll be more there to comfort her, and he'll have this air about him that just calms her, and she'll find that almost paradise feeling in him.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, okay. And so then his Venus is in Capricorn, and hers is in Leo. I don't know much about Venus and Leo.
I'm not sure much about Venus and Leo, but going off of Leo's traits, like I said, pride, like I said earlier, wants pride in their love, wants the tender affection, any sort of playfulness would be there.
And I think I know a lot of Capricorns who can be like that in relationships. Yeah. And I feel like the whole, shower you with gifts to show you how much I love you thing she would absolutely love.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. I feel like there's I feel like I can see a few risks and difficulties with this relationship, mostly the stuff that we've mentioned, but I also feel like it could go pretty well.
It could go
as long as, they're careful.
Yeah. I think that this is one of the relationships, if something starts to go bad, it's just going to get worse, though. I don't think there would be mending anything broken from here.
Not with either of them, with him hurting so deeply and her just burning inside.
Yeah, because especially Leo female pride, if she's hurt once, she's not going to forgive. She's going to want to, and it's going to blow over, but it's still going to be in the back of her mind.
And everything else is just going to build on that.
Exactly, and fire signs are also, well, not really as much Sagittarius, but female fire signs are really good at manipulation. Ooh. And it'll be like, you did this then, so now this. And Pisces don't take well.
They will fully buy it. They'll say, oh my God, you're right. This is all my fault.
Yeah.
And then they'll collapse and withdraw, which she'll see as them detaching, which, So just be careful with this. Keep your wits about you. Pay attention to your partner, all of that stuff. If you work, it will be wonderful, but,
Just gotta be careful.
Okay.